Hello and welcome to the Happy Homemaker. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious homemade brown sugar cinnamon applesauce. Let's get started. We're going to start off by weighing 5 pounds of apples, and I'm using a variety of different apples because I find that it has a lot more flavor that way. So once the apples are all weighed, I'm just going to wash them, peel them, and slice them up. And I'm just going to slice that in about 1/2 inch pieces, just because they boil down quicker and soften faster when they're cut smaller. Then we're just going to add them to a pot with a lid on it. And let's start adding the other ingredients. We're going to start off by adding 1 cup of water and just mix that in together, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and of course you can use fresh if you'd like to. And we're going to be adding in 1/4 cup of dark brown sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and just mix that in together. And put the lid back on and take that to the stove on medium heat. And we're just going to bring that to a boil. And once it starts to come to a boil, we're going to turn down the heat to low and let that simmer for 30 minutes. And I occasionally stir them during those 30 minutes. And once they're finished, we're just going to take them off the stove. And we're just going to mash them with the potato masher. You can always add them to the blender if you'd like once they cool as well, so that you don't have any chunks, but I like the chunks. This will also stay in the fridge for 7 to 10 days. Now, once that's done, we're just going to stir in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a dash of salt, and just mix that in together. And that's what it looks like when it's all done. It is so delicious and so easy to make. Another way that you can preserve your applesauce is by adding it to freezer bags. So I add about 6 tablespoons per bag, and I have 6 bags in total. And I just add that in to the bag, squeeze out the air, and flatten them out so that they store better in the freezer. And then just repeat the process until all of the applesauce is in the freezer bags. And this will store in the freezer for 6 to 9 months. So I ended up making 2 batches, 1 for the freezer and 1 in a large jar, and a little smaller jar I ended up with. Let the applesauce cool in the fridge before adding them to the freezer bags and putting them into the freezer. So that's what it looks like when they're all finished, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. Thanks for watching. Bye!